Last time I did a showcase video, you guys said you guys want to hear my thought about it, so here we go. This time, I'm going to show you guys some of the future teams, well, all of the future meta teams in my opinion, that exist currently in CN. We are going to be using Reverie 400 meter as a reference for this, so that since it's already released in global, you guys have a reference on what you're looking at, right? So first, we are looking at the ultimate team. This team will be unlocked next patch when Recoleta release, which also comes with the Euphoria Millennia. Okay, and for this team, the first thing you want to do is just to stack a lot of ultimate might. How do you do that? You use Millennia's ultimate 3 times because the buff with her Euphoria is now global and make everyone having 72% ultimate might at max. And then obviously we get Pickle's ultimate out, and then we are using a few of Recoleta's skills to kind of stack her other thing. So now everything is fully stacked. We have Lapera's buff, everyone's buff, we have the Racing Morale, and now let's see how much damage it does. And just like that, 800k damage on the main target, 400k on the side target. The enemy also are pretty tanky in here. Alright, it's Reveries. But it doesn't matter. We got penetration with Pickle, buffing. And this is the new baseline of power. Outside of that, I also want to make this very clear. Okay, make this very clear. Millennia is a very important character. You will be seeing her in this video a lot. Okay, you're gonna see her quite a few times. Or at least I'm going to mention her, even if I'm not using her in the showcase. Now let's look at something that's even crazier than Recoleta. That is Buddy Fairchild, who is a 5-star. You get at P5 for free from completing chapter 10. Okay, of course you still want to have Millennia here because Millennia is the ultimate support right now. But the thing with Buddy Fairchild is he's basically the corn balloon on release. He's super simple to play and super self-sufficient. His entire mechanic is collecting this friendship coins, and at 10 stacks his ultimate is gonna do 1500% damage. It's also guaranteed to crit. And when using his ultimate, it also gives a team-wide 45% damage bonus for some reason, which lasts 3 turns. And if you can, especially with the help with Reverie, right, you want to use his ultimate every other turn once you go into rotation, once you have everything ramped up, and you will see him doing crap ton of damage. Noir is literally found dead in a ditch. This stage specifically was pretty much designed for Noir on release, and now look at me using him, absolutely destroying this boss. Now, if you want to really go into Nuke and Cranny, yes, Noir can clear this faster than him even, but still that doesn't matter, okay? His damage is ridiculous, that's my point. That's why I'm showcasing him instead of Noir in here. With that being said, I think Noir will have some potential in the near future. All we really need is like a debuff focused ultimate support, or debuff focused general support, since Millennia is the ultimate support. Some crit in that support kit would definitely help. Like right now we really need some crits on planned characters, and ironically I think this at max stack, the ultimate is guaranteed to crit is an insane passive to have on a 5-star when 6-stars are struggling to crit right now. And obviously look at this, it's only 7 turns for only 7 turns, and we cleared this with 5-star. I did invest into his stats a little, but like he's a 5-star. Now let's look at a team that's a little bit controversial. It's controversial because people are not really happy with the fact Lucy got her Euphoria so early, but I think it makes sense, right? You don't have a chance to get her again until another year, so it's better to just have her Euphoria. With that being said, okay, this team is relatively cheap if you're a long-time player, right? Because Ulrich is free. Everyone else is like pretty old character, you probably already lose your 50-50 to it. With that being said, you don't have to pull for everyone. The only thing is this team is kind of mathy. You have to think about Dynamo's count all the time, right? You're gonna be thinking about, okay, this skill is gonna funnel Dynamo into that array, and so I can line up the rank 3 array into my burst, because only when the array is rank 3 will your character really do insane damage. Without it, your character's damage is got it. Okay, now we have everything lined up, debuffs, buffs, and rank 3 array. So now Ulrich has his ultimate ready, and then Lucy does her ultimate. For those who think this is a P5 Lucy, this is not. This is a P0 Lucy I borrowed from the game. The game lets you borrow characters when they just get Euphoria in the Reveries now. And this was crazy. Okay, this was crazy. If I'm using my P5 Lucy, the damage would be about double or even triple. The craziest part is that right now you're thinking Lucy's doing a lot of damage, which is correct. Lucy got a lot of free hit from the resets, but Ulrich actually also burst incredibly hard. I didn't build the extra serum when he should be building by spamming his channeling skill throughout the fight, and even with that, he's still able to crack 480,000 damage. And next up, we have the next true limit character, Nautika, with the new HP burn team, which is now going under Bloodtithe. This team is actually so insane for many reasons. First and foremost, this team have a lot of HP. Okay, Nautika usually break 30k, I think, and the rest of the team also just have a lot of damage reduction built into their kit, which make them almost unkillable even though they're at low health. And you see Madpa kind of putting this HP going up and down onto this team is actually kind of funny to watch. But more importantly, this quickly builds up the Bloodtithe, which is used for Nautika's ultimate, allowing her to really do her damage. A very important thing about Nautika's damage calculation is that Nautika skills off HP. A lot of her damage skills straight off HP. For those who don't know, this game's attack formula is really weird. It's just attack minus enemy's defense as the base multiplier. And for the case of Nautika, it's her HP minus defense. 30,000 HP minus 1,000 defense is basically 100% penetration. Okay, she literally just ignores enemy's defense when she attacks. And if you want more damage, you can actually use Flutterpage here because her ultimate is counted as full up. And now in 4 turns, right, we're max out that Bloodtithe and we're ready to ult with the maximum amount. This is 24 hits of the spikes, each of them doing 51k damage. So that's over 1,000,000 damage. Plus, we also do an explosion at the end, which does 114k damage, which is absolutely insane amount of damage, right? And the last team we are going to be looking at today is the Impromptu team. I'm going to say this Impromptu team is so ridiculous, I would consider it a step above Nautika team for most of the side. Not only does this team do so much damage so consistently and still have incredibly burst if you want to set it up. There is also Caparina. You may or may not pay attention to it, but right now Caparina is giving the team about 9,000, 10,000 in shield every single turn. Now this is Reverie special. Outside of Reverie, it's gonna be about 7,000 shield, which is still a pretty ridiculous amount. On top of that, at the beginning of each turn, she will remove 1 control from the team, which is just insane. Okay, she's very passive, she's very good, and she does a lot. Though there is a prize that comes with the power, this is ironically the most expensive team right now, as 3 out of 4 characters you are looking at are new. Okay, most of the characters I've showed before are including free characters, including many old characters with Euphoria. But this team, we only have Euphoria Voyager, right? Everyone else is new. With that being said, you could definitely use the other characters like Euphoria Matilda or Euphoria Regulus in this team, and it will still do fine. This team have so much damage, it is completely overflowing amount for any of the given content. For this gameplay you are looking at, I specifically just wanted to have a burst turn, and I unfortunately did too much damage last turn that I don't think I got a full burst off. There was no explosion. The thing just disappeared. We're literally doing 200k per hit and we were gonna do like 10-20 hits. Now, despite all the new crazy teams, things like follow-up, things like poison are not going away. The poison team got the new Jessica, so the damage got increased by like 25% per rotation. Niangzi is also doing significantly better between her own Euphoria and Pickle's Euphoria. She's doing like 4 times her original damage when she was released. And then there's also supports, right? Flutterpage is going to stay relevant for a while. If you look at it, Nautika is follow-up and ultimate, Lucy's follow-up and ultimate, and also Ulrich is also follow-up and ultimate. The game still have a tons of follow-up damage, so if you can survive with Flutterpage, enemy are not attacking her and murdering her in 1 hit, she's going to be a great asset overall. And honestly, I'm glad, despite all the new crazy system, new crazy niche that's getting added to the game, there are still reasonable amount of flexibility in the game. And I think that's great for everybody. You know, you could be wanting to play certain character just because you really like them, or maybe you're free to play who have limited amount of options. And that's all the Reverie showcases we have for this time with all the new crazy teams. What do you guys think about all these new teams? Are you liking the big number and the crazy playstyle, or are you guys a little bit worried about the power creep that's happening in the game? Let me know in the comment down below. And as always, this has been SteamButNext. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.